3 years have passed since the Forbidden Martial Arts Organization attacked the city of Reno, Nevada. Now it's the year 2015, and things have most certainly changed. I was an enemy to this organization from the very beginning. Not only did they use their martial arts skills in any way in which they desired to kill innocent civilians and enemies of their kind, but they also hunted down my friends and even my family. The only friend that survived these attacks was Brian, but he moved to pursue his goals as a computer engineer and a weapons specialist. In the year 2012, I fought against the FMAO in the events known as the Martial Arts Massacre. Over half of the martial artists who got involved were severely wounded or even killed. I stood up against the leader who used to be in my very own martial arts system. His name was Nurgle. His goals and values were correct, and I was the only one willing to put a stop to him and his sick organization. Once everything settled, the city, along with the country, grew more and more nervous about the potential martial artists have, trying to place laws and ban them all over. They feared us, and I couldn't blame them for that. More people began carrying weapons for their own protection. I like to call this the era of fear and despair. Even the city grew to be very large within the years that followed, but they were getting ready for a war against their own kind. Unfortunately, instead of moving on, the city would rather live in the shadows, where you'll never know what's going to come out. But be honest, would you really want to? Excuse me, but can I help you? Because clearly by the way you're dressed, you're looking for trouble. You shady-looking bastard.
I'll have you know, I was raised by my mother. Now, is that any way to talk to us, Patrick Fenneck? The sacrifice for a greater cause has come to make a deal with you.
A deal?
And our leader, he's been watching you closely and sees what you can provide for us.
Like what?
Your skills.
If he was interested in making a deal with me, why the hell didn't he come here and do it himself? And second, what do you plan on doing once you have the skills you're looking for?
Isn't it obvious? We plan on eliminating the weak and making this a better world.
So you're no different than Forbidden Martial Arts Organization. What makes you think I'd be interested in helping you?
Our goals are similar to the FMAO, but not exactly the same. We want to create a world where only the strong and intellectual get to live. A world with no racism, no rape. It will be a world where women, children, mentally handicapped, the elderly die, but we have hundreds, no, thousands of men and leaders that are not to be messed with.
Frankly, I've heard this all before, and I don't give a damn. I refuse to teach any of you martial arts to use against people who don't deserve it.
Now you see, that's where you're wrong. Unlike the FMAO, we're going to leave off where they stopped.
And yet you want to destroy humanity in order to achieve that?
No, we just want to enhance it where only the intellectual can exist.
No, everyone deserves a chance at life. Even oblivious retarded scumbags such as you.
That's a damn shame, because you had so much potential.
He hasn't lost his touch at all, has he?
What do you suppose we do?
We kill him, but in the most satisfying way possible.
How?
We do it in a place that he finds peace, in front of the ones that he holds close to his heart.
Like his students?
Why, yes. He's a very prideful man and loves what he teaches.
Nice place you got here. There's no way you'd have been able to afford this place if your parents hadn't left it to you.
Fuck, Rich, you know I scare easily these days. How the hell did you get in my house?
What do you want me to do? I'm sitting out in the open. Next time I'll wait in the closet. Oh, better yet, I'll get in the fridge and pop out at you when you come to get some water. And how do you think I got in here? You, like every other American in the United States, left your key under the mat.
Damn it.
You know why I'm here, don't you?
Let me guess, drink all my milk?
No. Well, yes. But no. I've got some intel that's pretty important. And it's not going to require either of us stripping to have to get it.
God fucking damn, you're so fucking weird. What do you want to show me anyways?
I've got it on pretty good intel that we might have a group similar to the FMAO operating in the Reno area right now.
Yeah, like the sacrifice for a greater cause.
How did you find that out? I only found out like 3 hours ago.
Yeah, they attacked me about 3 hours ago. No weapons. They're trying to force a deal with me.
What kind of deal?
One where I join their side to teach my martial arts, Goju Kempo.
Not good. This is definitely not good, Patrick.
They're pretty fucked up in the head, let me tell you.
This goes a little beyond them being fucked up in the head, Patrick. These guys have got guns, they got money, they got the numbers to back it up, and they're fanatics, quite frankly. Oh, man, maybe it's just better if I show you what I got. Come on.
Please do.
Ah, here we go. Oh man, it's her. Oh man, this girl can read me the news anytime.
Could you please be serious about this?
Hey, you just don't understand because you're not old enough. Now pay attention.
Welcome back. If you're just tuning in, this is Allison Sherrill with News 13. We are getting reports that downtown is being rioted by a group of individuals which are unknown right now. There have been reports of theft, fire, martial arts fighting, and the death count is rising. We can't tell you exactly who has been injured or what exactly is going on. We are still in contact with the police right now, but we do have live footage, so go ahead and take a look.
You see what we're dealing with here, Pat? This is some serious shit.
So we're screwed.
Not necessarily. They want you to teach them Goju Kempo, right?
Yeah.
Why don't you go along with it? Earn their trust, get close to their leader. The minute he's got his back turned, take him out.
If that were possible, I'd have done it by now. I already took out 2 of their guys. Who is this leader anyways?
We don't know yet. All I know is his agenda is very similar to Nurgle's. And that alone makes him a dangerous guy. You've got to do something, Patrick, or this is going to turn into another Martial Arts Massacre.
And what makes you think I stand a chance?
What makes you think you don't? You're the one who stopped the slaughter 2 years ago. You're the only one who can stop this from turning into a total clusterfuck now.
Only we were that lucky.
Luck has nothing to do with it. You need to snap yourself out of this funk you're in, or otherwise nobody's going to make it out of this. I got a new segment I got to do at 6. I'll keep you informed. Please do the same for me.
I will. Catch you later.
I'll see you later, Patrick.
I can't believe you made me come out here, Rich. It's a cool night. You say you saw something suspicious? Mm-hmm. Okay. Couple big lights, huh? Next to the trail. Yeah, I see that. Okay, you been following this guy for a while? Alright. Yeah, I'll be right over there. I'll call you when I'm done. Alright, later.
Yeah, here, hold on. I think I have some change for you.
Stop!
Now, this I did not expect. Mr. Fenneck, right? I really hope that's right. I always hate getting names wrong.
What did he do to you?
Oh, I didn't know his name.
Every life matters.
Not his, apparently. Now, the other thing I heard, Mr. Fenneck, assuming that's who you are, is that you're fast. Let's see how fast. Well, like my friend Bill always used to say, discretion is the better part of valor. So, until next time.
Oh. God. Hello. Yeah. Did you see that? I don't know who the fuck he was. Your sources are right, but he took off running. Yeah, I'm just gonna head home. Alright, see ya.
I'm gonna kill you! I'm gonna give you a brutal death! I'm gonna slice you open!
See you fall to your knees by only a couple of insects.
Brothers and sisters in the martial arts can use what they know as they want.
We live in a world full of hate and suffering.
Oh shit!
Please no!
Sucks to be you!
Piece of shit.
Fuck you.
What?
Hey y'all?
Did you find his location yet, Alex?
No sir, I have failed you.
Who am I actually speaking with?
The name is Patrick, the guy we're fucking with. Does that ring any bells?
Oh, I assumed it was you. You know, for the past couple of years you've been under the observation of the SGC. Finally, the day has come where you'll pay the price for stopping a great leader from making this a better world.
You know, this world's already fucked up as it is. I don't think your actions are gonna make it any better.
I don't expect you to understand how destroying the inhabitants of this world causes more resources to be saved.
I mean, honestly, I'd rather not. I think you just enjoy killing people for your sick entertainment.
Perhaps I do, but this world is tainted with people who are simply useless to us all. I want to create a society where only the strong and intelligent have the right to live. I've already injected the virus into my men that will make them stronger than any normal human within the last 24 hours. No one can stop us. But wouldn't you agree that this world is a little overpopulated? As I thought, seeing as you tried to spread judgment and stop us, how pitiful. It's a shame Alex had to die by your hands.
Shut up!
All you wanted to do is make this world a better place. I know you've killed members of the FMA long ago. It haunts you, doesn't it? And yet you think killing my men is no different?
Shut the fuck up!
The truth hurts, doesn't it? It seems I have to go. Till the next time we speak, Mr. Fenneck.
Fucking arrogant prick!
I thought you were ugly before. You look like you've seen a ghost.
Not seen, heard. This guy broke into my house earlier. He was part of this group. Killed the fucker, but God, he was weird. Anyways, his phone started going off. And next thing you know, I was talking to this leader of this sect organization.
I don't suppose he was stupid enough to give his name.
God, I wish he did. He was a fucking arrogant prick.
Sounds like you tried that new online phone dating service, if you will.
God, you think you're funny, don't you?
I don't have to think, I know.
Anyways, I came over, I was wondering, have the SGC been on the news recently? Is there any more information you can give me?
Are they on the news? I'd be a lot more worried if they weren't on the news. They've got men in every major city on the planet right now. Mostly concentrated in New York and San Francisco. And the National Guard's been gunning these guys down by the hundreds, but not before they cause an ass ton of chaos. And you're asking me if they've been on the news.
What kind of chaos?
Same kind as the last psychos. Doing a lot more damage and killing a lot more people this time, though.
How many people have to die for this misconception for a greater world?
Well, the answer to that question at the moment is a few thousand. And it's getting worse every day.
Damn. So they already killed more than FMAO, huh? Can't believe it.
Look, you're the only one who can stop their leader. You've got to find him and take him out. And I've got it on pretty good authority that his second in command might be here with him.
I think I might have met his second in command already, but I don't have enough information to go off of it quite yet.
Well, at the moment, there's nothing we can do about it until they make another move.
Guess not.
So in the meantime, help me kill some aliens.
I'd love to.
Oh, how nice of you to join me, Mr. Fenneck. I was wondering how long you'd sleep in.
Long enough. How'd you find me here?
Let's just say I had to do some of the dirty work on my own. I'm sure you would understand.
Enough? Who the hell are you?
Name is Scott, formerly known as Ryker. Just curious, how did you defeat the leader of the FMAO?
So you're the one I spoke to over the phone. You must know Nurgle was killed because he underestimated the true skills of a martial artist.
You're not as dumb as you look, are you?
Funny, coming from someone who's not much younger than me. Tell me, how did you become a leader of this group?
I became a leader for being recognized for my talents. Just because I'm a couple years younger than you doesn't give you any right to belittle me. But that's beside the point. You see, if you'll make your way downtown within the next hour, lives will be lost.
You wouldn't.
Nurgle is right. Only we can spread judgment. Only his explosions were fireworks compared to what I have.
You son of a bitch!
Huh. Let's see how far we've grown ever since you fought the FMAO. You have 30 minutes to get downtown before the rest of the explosions go off. Every 10 minutes, another one goes off. Better get going.
Leave him out of this and I'll accept your challenge.
You don't seem to understand the situation, do you? What could you possibly hold over me that will make me consider sparing his life?
Think of it like this. If you spare him, I'll play your sick game.
You're far too fun to watch, Mr. Fenneck. I'll spare him just this once, only because I want to see your full potential. It intrigues me. Now go, and show me what makes you so deadly.
The next time we meet, I'm gonna kick your ass.
Huh. I look forward to it. Fuck.
What's up?
Well, look what we have here. Now, the real question is, do I get paid more or less for taking off body parts?
Aren't you sickos ever get tired of doing this?
Tired? You never get tired of something you really enjoy. Never answered my question. More or less? Oh, I gotta answer. How about this? This little piggy went to the market. This little piggy stayed home. This little piggy had roast beef. This little piggy had none. And this little piggy went wee all the way home. So without those body parts, doesn't seem right taking them off a body. Well, maybe later.
I was really hoping you hadn't gotten caught up in all this, Chris.
I was kind of hoping you would have.
This isn't you. The fire over the city, the smoke in the sky, the blood, the screams. It's not you. Never was you.
This has always been me. Of course, it could be a little more orange, that little more smokier, that mesquite flavor.
What did Ryker do to you?
He just provided me to the means which I've always been. This.
You think this is who you really are?
Yes, I do. You do realize I can't let you walk away with that, right?
The fire in the city and smoke in the sky, the people, it's horrible what you've done. But him, you're not just gonna walk away with him.
I was kinda hoping you'd say it.
Good afternoon, citizens of America. My name is Ryker, leader of the sacrifice for a greater cause. In case you haven't already noticed, but I have waged war against you and the rest of your people. My men have the border secured and have infiltrated this country with nuclear bombs and other various explosives. It'd be a damn shame to see your beloved country blown to bits. Wouldn't you agree? In order to prevent this, I have come up with a plan for us to compromise. Give me your country, and then your children. My men and I are looking to build a new society, one where only the strong and intelligent get to survive. Together, we can build a new world order and make the land of the home and the brave a much better place. Every new citizen will get a taste of our new superhuman virus. This virus, much like an adrenaline shot, but with a great lasting effect. However, it's still in its beta phase. Your children will help us succeed in our experiments and create this new, superior human race. Wouldn't that be something worth supporting? It's not like we are doing anything else productive in saving our kind. Wouldn't you agree? Another note, I am quite interested in the man who stopped the Martial Arts Massacre 3 years ago. His name is Patrick Fenneck. Whoever brings him to me will be lucky enough to see a one-way trip out of this country to any place in which they desire. If he is not found and brought to me, then I'll have no choice but to drop bombs on some of your most iconic buildings and locations. Well, I best be leaving now. I've got a lot of things to do and not enough time to do them all. What a shame. Have a good day. Hey, Rich. Need your help with something.
I don't know, Patrick. My services for being your wingman don't come cheap anymore.
For the love of my sanity, I'm not trying to pick up girls here.
Yeah, you are. You just don't know it. So what can I do for you?
Well, the SGC are using children to test their superhuman virus, and I was wondering, what kind of experiments happened back in World War II?
Oh, the Great War, the Second Great War, Nazi Party. You're delving into a real dark bit of human psyche there, Patrick. Are you really sure you want to scratch that surface?
Yeah, I do.
All right, my boy, step into my office. It's not good stuff, Pat.
I know it isn't. I just need to know more about it.
Well, what I'm finding here mostly seems that the Nazis did a lot of experiments involving twins.
Okay.
They would put them through mental torture to see how long they could take it until they'd snap. And physically, they would submerge them in ice water to see how long it took till they broke. As you can imagine, these experiments were very messy, didn't last long, and as far as I can tell, every single one of them was a failure.
It's horrible.
It is. War brings out the worst in people, Patrick. It's something you just gotta get ready for. Wait a tick.
What the hell's that?
I don't know yet. Oh, man.
What?
See there? That's an elementary school across town. Man, they're already there. They're just slaughtering those children.
That was like 15 minutes to get there.
Fuck, man, you need to go now then. Go! Shit. This is fucked up.
Why? Why the hell do you look like Ryker?
I guess you can say that we share the same mind and body.
Wait, do you think they're related?
It's possible.
shall gut you and stuff you like the rest of the shameless corpses around here and make you one of my trophies. What's so funny?
You know, being a superhuman only makes you lose your humanity. And trust me when I say this, I'm not going to lose to a test subject.
I'll make you regret those words.
What a shame. The only man that the virus actually worked on is now dead.
It appears so. But wasn't that man your...
Shut it! You should know none of us talk about him that way. Shit. Just can't believe that Fenneck took him out.
I think we should try something else, sir.
It's time to commence to Plan B.
Remind me what that is again?
You'll see.
Oh, God. Oh, thank God that's over.
Did you have to kill him?
I did. It's either them or us, and they will not stop until we're dead.
Yeah, but I mean... Jeez, I'm gonna have to report this to my higher-ups anyway.
Oh, just to let you know, I left the corpse there, so in case you want to do like an autopsy on it or something.
Yeah, I can see that, thank you. God damn it, Patrick. Hey, whoa, don't get comfortable. They're hurting a bunch of people in North Rocktown right now.
Wait, North Rocktown? Isn't that place abandoned? Why there?
I don't know, but that's where they're at.
Fuck.
You better hurry, they're herding people into the buildings right now.
Fucking damn. Alright, I'll catch you later then. Keep me updated.
I will do that.
Why are you praying? Pray for the ones I've lost. Some of them have been buried here. I don't expect you to understand since we're both the cause of their deaths.
Really? You expect me not to understand why? These people are dead because of you.
You really don't understand, do you? Nurgle is the one that made me strong. He had eliminated the ones I cared about for a sacrifice for a greater cause.
And you expect me to care?
About 5 years ago, Nurgle had trained our men, including myself. We then eventually parted ways and formed our own organization. Who would have thought it would have been so successful? We had some similar values, but they weren't exactly quite the same.
You're all the same to me. Hopeless fools, trying to build a new society, and yet look what you're doing. You're killing more people than actually succeeding.
You and I are no different. We want the same thing here. You killing my men does not make this world any better.
I might want all the idiots to be gone too, but that still doesn't make it right.
So you have no answer. What a shame. I expected you to have a little more motivation to fight back, but instead, you're just a wimp.
You know, you really piss me off. Are you all bark and no bite?
Funny you mention. I have hostages that could use some saving right now. I have men in this town that are willing to kill first, then take questions later. By the way, Did I forget to mention some of those hostages are some of your students? You fucking bastard! If you don't kill my men in time, they won't be saved. Do you think you have what it takes? How long do I have? 10 minutes and counting. I'll be back for you. I'll look forward to it. Now do you understand my pain, Mr. Fenneck? You fucking bastard! How dare you judge us? We dig our own graves, I'll fucking kill you! Then fight me, Mr. Fenneck. Let your beliefs become your strength. Is that all you got?
Maybe this ain't lackeys at me earlier, I'd be at my best.
Then I'll see you at your best, Mr. Fenneck. Sir, I ask you a question. Go on. Why do you hate Mr. Fenneck so much?
Interesting night for questions, isn't it? I've hated him ever since he killed my instructor 3 years ago in the Martial Arts Massacre. Him and I were supposed to merge our organizations together later in the future. Mr. Fenneck thinks that he has the audacity to think that what he is doing is right when it's not. However, I've grown quite fond of him in a weird way. I want to make him suffer for what he has taken so precious from me.
I see. So that's why you don't just bomb this city. You're afraid of killing Mr. Fenneck.
Actually, no. I'm going to bomb this city. He's not here right now, so just sit back and watch. Just wait. I've got a little surprise for Mr. Fenneck. It'll be well worth watching.
I look forward to it, sire.
Nurgle, if you're watching, just wait. The real show's about to begin.
You know, Pat, you're playing a dangerous game here.
Thank you, Captain Obvious. I had no idea what I was getting myself into.
There. Zoom down to the left.
Honestly, I have no idea how you find these guys so easily.
Your other left. Well, you know, when you have trouble finding somewhere to plug your USB slot, I imagine a lot of things in life are difficult.
But your USB slots aren't even being taken that much. You're not talking about the USB slots, are you?
Nope.
God, you're lucky I don't shove my foot up your ass for cracking crude comments like this.
Now, being rude isn't going to help you find these guys.
I suppose not. Now, how do you get... No way. Is that...
There.
Holy shit.
Zoom in, right there. Is that who I think it is?
Ryker? Yeah. What's he doing down there? Oh my god.
I don't know, but it looks like he's waiting for something. You probably ought to get down there.
This message could have been a bit more clear. It's really hard to email people these days. Alright. I better get going.
You do that. I'll call and tell you if he moves.
Alright, keep me informed.
I've been waiting a long time for this.
You know, I'm tired of you testing us. You don't test me like some lab rat and get away with it. We're gonna end this right here, right now.
Very well. Punish me then.
Oh, I plan on
Back away from him, Ryker, or I'll put one between your eyes.
You're bluffing!
Am I, though?
I need a status on the perimeter. That's what I fucking thought. Those without talent are nothing in this world. Run while you can, Fenneck. It's not over yet.
Do you ever come in here not looking like shit?
Oh no, you asking or telling?
I'm pretty sure I'm telling you.
Well, I expected to win, but I just wasn't strong enough. I was so close, too.
It can't be helped. When I saw what happened, Pat, I'm not sure strength was really the crux of it.
You know, I want to be a game designer when I was younger, but I want to, entertain people. But instead I decided to stick around and teach people self-defense so they could defend themselves against terrorists or just people trying to hurt them like this. And instead of protecting them myself, I'm letting him get away and continue this.
Well, you may not have gotten him this time, but every moment you're out there disrupting him is another minute he's not out there causing trouble for other people. What happens if you stop?
The world goes to shit. There has to be something more here, though. I know he wants to make a new world order or whatever, but there has to be more motive, more intentions. There has to be something else there. I want to find that out. Perhaps if I could meet him tonight or tomorrow, act like in case he tries something, I'll have a friend pretend like I have someone in the background to snipe.
Are you insane?
Hold to my guns.
You want to go see him tonight? After this? Even with a bluff? I understand that the key here is in strength. It's being prepared for him. But if he calls your bluff, you're dead.
Hear me out, though. I got a plan, and it works something along like this.
Where's Christopher?
Not good, my liege. I can't find him.
Why is that?
Upon killing the governor, he was chased by a lot of police. We just haven't found him since.
Did you take care of the police that were following him?
Of course, but even then, our supplies are much lower now.
How many explosives and guns do we have left?
We only have one warehouse left. And even then, it's only about 25%.
So it seems our supplier's not getting us any more supplies now.
Yes, my liege.
So he just left us here to die.
My liege.
It seems that you have failed all of us.
My liege? Oh shit.
You! Have Christopher report to me as soon as possible.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to take a walk. Interesting. I never thought any of the members of FMAO actually survived. What a pleasure to see you. So, have you come to recreate your organization to join in terror with me?
No, ever since the execution of our leader, Nurgle, it's never been the same.
You see, the sacrifice for a greater cause can actually find a position that is perfect for your skills.
As nice as that sounds, I have to decline your generous offer.
What? Why is that? Nurgle is the one that taught me everything that I know. He is the reason why I am doing this. I am doing this to avenge Nurgle for what Fenneck has done to him.
You don't understand. I am Fenneck. I'm the one who killed him, and you're probably gonna be next.
You're fucking kidding me, right? Same old Fenneck, huh? How interesting.
I'm curious. Why do you want to create a new world order?
You still don't quite understand my ways, do you? I want to create a new world order with a new, superior human race.
No, I get that. I truly want to believe what you're doing is right. But don't you think you're taking it a bit too far?
A bit too far? People aren't even afraid of what's going to happen to them. I will be the one to put fear into them. If I'm not the one to change this world, for this world order, then who will put fear into these people?
We've had dictators in the past. Hitler, Stalin, Pol Pot. But no one was successful in making this world a better place. Even the people that were under them despised them.
That may be true, but there needs to be a change in things. People need to give change a chance. This new world order, new human race, it could be the only way to actually make a difference.
You're right. You're so serious. You're the only person I know who wants to make this place better. But even though I really want to be beside you, I don't agree with killing all the mentally handicapped and the physically fit. Isn't there any other way to achieve this goal of yours?
These people are the reason for our loved ones' deaths. They're the reason why my mother was killed in a car accident. They just do it so carelessly. They need to see the real world and understand. I would think you should too.
I've lost people that meant the world to me too. But it doesn't make this place any better than what you're trying to do.
That's where you're wrong. We let people continue to keep fucking up. Kill one person. We do it the next day. So what? It's just the same fucking shit.
We're not perfect, Ryker. We're only human. You continue to live in this false reality of yours with your such arrogant beliefs. You know why I don't believe that this isn't the correct way? You're so focused on one person. How am I supposed to know that you're going to be focusing on the rest of the world, the 7 billion people that's in it?
Fuck you! Who the hell do you think you are to tell me that I'm not fit enough to run it? You son of a bitch!
Shut the fuck up! Are you even winning this war? You've already killed millions of people for this misconception of a greater world. And where is this going? Absolutely fucking nowhere! Is fucking with me this much causing you to lose it?
I should have known talking to you would have been a waste of my time. I'm going to go out with a bang, and there's nothing you can do to stop me. Now get the fuck out of here before I feel like killing you.
Are you underestimating me again, Ryker?
Those in this world without talent mean nothing. It's a shame your talent has gone to a waste.
Sure, whatever you say. I'll be watching you, Ryker. Dig your own grave. And have a great night.
That'll be a day. Now you'd be on my side with this. But instead, you choose to defend the ones that are plaguing this earth!
I believe that there's a better solution to this. And that is why I'll fight you to the end, Ryker.
Of course. Hey Pat, I got a live one for you. It looks like our friends have been setting up bombs all over the city. Most of them are in areas that don't have really any population. I don't understand that, but there's one that's right in the middle of town in a warehouse. I need you to get over there and take care of that immediately.
Hey Rich, are you sure this is the place? There's a lot of mannequins in here. Yeah? There's a bomb in here? Okay. Doesn't look like the explosives are here though. What room is it? Yeah, I think I see it right now actually. Okay. Catch you later.
One step ahead again, Mr. Fenneck. This is a trend that simply cannot continue.
What a shame. Am I ruining your fun?
The only shame here is that I've got body parts on me. Actually, some tracks moved out. But I am an artist.
Oh, so am I. And this is going to be my martial arts masterpiece.
We'll see.
Yes?
Sir, I have some bad news to report to you. I know I've been asked not to bother for a few days, but it's pretty urgent.
Go on.
You know how Christopher was protecting the last warehouse, right? Fenneck found out about the warehouse, came by, killed him, and shut it down. He was one of our best, too. After that, some police came by, It was all over before I knew it. I'm so sorry to tell you this, sir.
Son of a bitch. In that case, you're dismissed.
Yes, sir.
I suggest you leave before I do something I regret. Go!
Yes, sir.
Ugh! God damn it! I can't believe it was found so easily! Fuck! Ah! Mr. Fenneck. Now, you'll know what it's like to push a man to the extreme.
Did you get my messages?
Yeah, I got all of them. How does a man have time to put more bombs around the city and command an army? This makes sense.
A man with a grudge has nothing but time.
His grudge for me killing his old instructor years ago? I was doing the right thing. How's that my fault?
Well, from his perspective, you killed the man he idolizes. You have to bring those things in here. They're fucking creepy.
Glad you asked, actually. You know, these masks, they inspire me to do terrible things. I never killed anyone until the FMAO incident years ago. You see, I'm like Ryker, but I want to save humanity because we as humans are special. But he only wants to see the way we can change and evolve. We evolved enough already.
Perhaps, but what are you gonna do now?
Well, we just wait for them to make the next move. And when we do, we're gonna send him to a nicely guarded prison for the rest of his life, where I can see him rot to death.
Well, I guess I'm all for that, as long as we can bring candy and popcorn.
You never cease to amaze me.
Oh, you are so welcome.
Well, if it isn't Fenneck's second-hand man, what a shame your talents have to go to waste.
Chris, why are you always backing the wrong horse? I mean, really? Well, maybe, but at least he lets me cause as much mayhem as I want.
Quiet. I'm trying to negotiate here.
But I want to stab him. As much as I love seeing the two of you bicker, I really got better things to do, so ciao.
Your talents would be much better on our side, Rich. Chris has told me about your accomplishments.
Oh, I think my time in the war is over. Though it's good to see that you're still living in the past. No, I'm not living in the past. I live in the blood of my victims, and day by day I paint up beautiful pictures with their blood. Oh, I think you can leave me out of your little art projects. They're just a little too depressing for me.
Well, if you're not gonna join us, you're gonna be killed by us.
Finally, now I can stab him? I told you negotiating wasn't gonna work.
Shut it, Chris!
The old master was way better at getting results.
Don't compare me to that trash. At least we have gotten some things done.
I don't know, I think Chris has got a point. You've blown up a few buildings in a few cities. I'd say all you really accomplished is to make a little rubble.
Kill him, Chris.
What are we doing here, Rich?
I don't know, you tell me.
Okay, let me rephrase the question. What are you doing here?
Well, I'm not the one who followed my master here like an obedient little lapdog.
Yeah, you know what? I did follow him here, just like a little dog. But what is a dog but free? A dog can sleep when he wants, shit when he wants, doesn't have to go to work, absolutely free to do whatever he wants. And you know what? That day when that dog or that master dies, the only thing I can hope for, the only thing, is that I lived my life free of everything. Can you say the same about yourself? Constricting yourself to this little tiny vessel of what you could be?
Chris, you gave up all your honor when you went rogue and went mercenary.
Honor? Do you think honor has to do anything that I'm doing right now? Do you think killing someone with honor is so much better than killing them without honor? You see, we just use honor as a word. That's all it is, to defend our actions as human beings. When if we just threw away words like honor and dignity and morals, then we would be free. We could be able to pursue what we can do. And the sooner you accept that, the sooner you can be free too. Or I could stab you.
Well, I knew there was never any coexisting between us. I want it. I want to live the way you're living.
Do it. Do it.
But I will not kill you as much as you deserve it. We'll see about your master.
Oh, well. Look who's left.
You're on a hell of a punch, Rich.
Oh yeah, I've been waiting for this for a while. Not bad, not bad.
Well, what do we have here? I suppose one of them will kill each other. Man, I really need to learn how to internalize thought. That'd be a good to-do. And growing gardens. That's also fun.
Alright. Want to throw some taekwondo in this?
Oh, felt the breeze on that one. Come on, Ryker. Aren't you the leader? That's more like it. What were you saying? Come on, buddy. Let's go.
I've been waiting for you.
How? I thought you were dead.
Come with me. I'll explain everything.
Patrick, well, what's going on? I assumed you should have known by now. You've been here before. Not like this. So would you mind explaining it to me? Sure. Let's go for a walk. Yeah, sure.
So, this is the space in between worlds, you say?
Precisely. I called you here for a reason. I wanted to tell you something before you left the country to form your own organization. Your father was a pitiful man with no morals, yes?
Go on with it, Sensei.
To make it easy for you to understand, your father had entrusted me with something that I believe you'd find interesting.
This will be our last meeting.
What? Why?
Remember that time I told you there's great trials you'd have to overcome? Yeah, how could I forget? You finally understand what I meant by that.
So you weren't only talking about Nurgle then, huh? In order to save many lives, I had to stop Nurgle and Ryker. Am I correct?
More or less. Have you seen the thousands of hooded figures just out there? I've seen a couple. Those are the thousands of victims from these heinous crimes. All of them are walking the path that I once walked, which is terrible.
I'm sorry, Josh. It's my fault you were killed 4 years ago. If I would have known things would get this out of hand, I would have never made those decisions back then.
Look, if you didn't kill Nurgle and the others at that time, there would have been far more victims than there are now. You gotta stop blaming yourself, bro.
It's just, I've been suffering for so long. I never got the closure you did.
False guilt.
Everything's my fault.
False guilt. Look, you can't grieve over this anymore, man. You have to be strong for those who can't. Doesn't look like I have much time left.
I get it. Please, tell me, what do I need to do before you go?
I've got one spot in mind. Follow me.
This virus you speak of can only be spread through liquids and saliva, you say? That's useful to know.
Indeed. I'd like you to use it before your next fight with Patrick.
I will avenge your death. You should be alive, not him.
He is a man of many talents. If only you didn't lose that second fight with him.
I won't let him go this time. I promise.
You must succeed. The virus I'm giving you will not work if you mess this up.
Yes, Master. But why did my father give you the virus?
Your father was a brilliant scientist. He worked on many vaccines for viruses. Him and I decided to create a virus that would bring the world to its knees. Such a shame that your father was infected with the virus and took it all out on you.
So, it wasn't his fault. But it doesn't mean I forgive him. Only the weak take their emotions out on the helpless.
Any move you make from here on out, any path you follow, is a path you must tread on. Every day you must train and open your mind. Get away from all this negativity. It is only then that everything will be safe. The door will present itself. But when you go through that door, know that you cannot go back.
Alright. Once I go through the door, I'll shut it behind me. That way I can end all this suffering these events have caused. Even if it cost me my life.
Very well. There's nothing else for me to teach. Go and do what must be done. And I'll wait until you pass. I shall wait here. I'll wait for you.
At least it's something I look forward to when I die.
Follow me. Let's get you back, man. Let's get you back. Well, promise me something first, Patrick.
Yeah?
Before you come, I better see that Ryker first.
I can make that happen.
Best of luck.
Oh, come on. I want to thank you. Because guess what? You get a knife, he gets a knife, he gets a knife, everybody gets a knife now. Got any good suggestions for a garden while I got you here?
Oh, fuck you, Chris.
I got here.
Shit, I thought you were dead. Quiet. Come on.
I gotta stop making a habit out of this.
Any news?
It looks like they've completely abandoned the country.
I really want to kick the leader's ass, too.
He hasn't been seen since the last time you saw him.
About a week ago, huh?
Yeah, he's been a ghost since then. It's probably safe to assume he climbed out with the rest of them.
On the bright side, I don't have to worry about him.
Yeah, thank goodness for that.
Alright, I'll get dressed real quick. I'll catch you in a second.
Alright.
Fenneck! Fenneck!
I got this. Guess you finally get your chance.
I've been waiting a long time for this, Mr. Fenneck.
I bet you have. Leave Rich out of this. She's done nothing to you.
Unfortunately, that is no longer an option. How does it feel to be in front of the man that you despise the most?
Despise isn't a good enough word to describe it, which I want dead.
Good. I was hoping you wouldn't disappoint me. To see a man such as yourself accomplish so much is rather disturbing. Do you really think you have what it takes to take me on? One-on-one, man-to-man, no weapons?
I believe I can do more than you give me credit for.
I've killed so many of your students. I've killed thousands, millions. You don't have what it takes.
You know, Nurgle thought of me the same way, and look where that got him. The end of this will be no different.
Because of Nurgle, I was able to attack this nation one last time.
Oh, Chris. I thought Fenneck got you for sure.
What? You can't derail the crazy train.
Came off the rails. I thought you'd been off the rails for years.
And I never want to get back on.
And once all the leaders reunite, the world will fall to its knees.
Leaders? Aren't you the leader of the SGC? And how do you plan on attacking this nation one last time, when you have no explosives left?
I'm one out of 3 leaders of this organization. Shocking, isn't it? And why would I need explosives when right now my men are putting the virus in the water of the cities? And soon the whole world.
Oh yes, and soon the country will see how much of a greater threat I am. This is only the beginning. Then I'm going to make you suffer the same fate to those that you have wronged. I'm going to be the one to end your pitiful existence.
Well, kind of appropriate should end like this. Me up here, you down there. You know, there's a lot of things I'm really bad at. Staying quiet during movies, water polo, gardening. but killing people is something I'm very, very good at.
You always did talk too much.
You son of a bitch! Finish me! I'm not like you! Do it! Or I'll kill more of you little fuckers! Ah! God damn it! You son of a bitch! This didn't even have to happen!
Good evening, Nevada. This is Allison Sherrill with News 13. I have to let you know that Rich will no longer be with us. He is missing in action and is presumed dead. The sacrifice for a greater cause has caused many deaths. The death count is over 1 million this week alone. We are being told by police that they are still looking for Ryker, the leader of the SGC. He was last seen being beaten to death by Patrick Fenneck. However, we do not know where he is at this time. The good news is that Mr. Fenneck has caused followers of Ryker to go into hiding due to their leader being disabled. So we thank you for that, Mr. Fenneck. Thank you. As for all of us citizens, you are advised to stay indoors and not to drink the current water supply. The current water supply is being shut off as we speak, and government officials will deliver water and food to your home. Please stay in your quarantined areas, and please remember to stay safe. This is Allison Sherrill signing off.
Patrick, it's good to see you still alive.
Oh, hey Brian.
You alright?
I've been better.
You've been better. Our childhood home is in a smoldering ruins along with the rest of the city, and you're fine.
Well, it's not exactly what you ask for when shit happens, you know?
It's not your stick. Last I checked, you're not the Marines.
I just thought it would all be over years ago. I didn't think it'd get so bad.
No one did. That's just how it went. I mean, no one expected things to go from just a few localized morons trying to kill as many people as possible to full-scale bombings.
It was a war, one like we've never seen. But for now, it's over. Thank God.
Well, you need to go off the grid.
It's not a bad idea. I was considering turning myself in, but fucking with them sounds much more enjoyable.
Well, if this has shown us anything, it's the police and the local government are about as competent as, I don't know, I can't think of a good analogy. Anyway, I have a place that doesn't exist on any paperwork, that's not a pile of ash at this point. It's off, secluded. You can stay there, I've got everything we need.
It'll be a while.
Yeah.
That's for sure. I can't get over the fact that I only took out a third in command. There's 2 more leaders. It's fucking ridiculous.
Why? That's not your issue anymore. That's time for you to just step off the field and let someone else deal with it.
It is if they bother me, though.
Then it'll be on our terms, where we know the field.
It just seems like everything's always out of revenge, but I can just live in peace for a long time.
If you're intending to fight this, do it on your terms. No more ambushes, no more them jumping out with their little plots and schemes and hostages. Just take them out, lure them out to where you can control the environment, and that'll be the time, the planet. For now, just lay off. Now's not the time.
Alright. How long would it take us to get to where we need to go?
We got a little bit of a drive, but I've got gas.
Alright, well, I don't really have much stuff, so let's run by what's left of my place.
So, you killed Ryker. What a shame.
Who the hell are you?
Actually, I'm the second in command.
Really? And what do you want?